guys, welcome to my channel. On this episode of Demos by Dina, I'm teaching you guys a highly requested video on how I do my nails. So if you're interested in seeing how I apply press-on nails, then stay tuned. Okay, so what you're going to need for this nail tutorial is press-on nails, a nail file, nail clippers, cuticle cutters, and lukewarm water to soften up your cuticles. So the very first thing that you want to do is dip your hands into the lukewarm water and soak them for approximately 3 to 5 minutes. This will help soften up your cuticles, so then that way when you go in to trim the cuticles, they come off really easily, and also there's no tugging, pulling, or tearing involved. So I'm just going to go ahead and soak my nails for about 5 minutes, and then I'll meet you right back here in a sec. Okay, so now that our hands are dry completely, now we're going to trim our nails. Now it's very normal for all of our nails to be uneven, so now we're going to go ahead and trim our nails. I personally don't like my nails to be too long because I am an esthetician, so just for sanitary purposes, I don't really like to have long nails. But what's really great about press-on nails, it really does protect your nails. I know if you get acrylics often, they could definitely damage your nail due to the filing. It definitely does wear down your nail, makes your nails a little bit more flimsy over time. So that's the reason why I really love press-on nails. Not only are you going to save money because they're super inexpensive, but you're also going to have healthier nails in the long run. So I highly recommend press-on nails. They definitely do save you a lot of time, a lot of money, and also they do save your nails. Okay, so now that we are done trimming our nails, we're going to set that aside. So all of your nails should be the same length. And now we're going to go ahead and just file them a little bit just so that way they don't have any sharp edges. So I just like to take the nail file and just file it one time just so that way there is no sharp edges. Now we are going to buff the top part of the nail, which is going to be right over here. This is what's going to help the press-on nails adhere better. So now that we are done with that, now we're going to go into our cuticles. So a lot of people will have cuticle cutters that kind of mimic almost scissors. I personally don't like those because there's a lot of tugging and pulling involved, and then you could rip the skin, and it also can be very painful. This is very inexpensive. This is a cuticle cutter that you could find literally anywhere at any drugstore. But what I love about this one, like I said, it really doesn't, tug and pull, and you're not cutting your skin. And it's just really easy to get in there, and it also makes it more symmetrical. So if you like to cut your cuticles, I highly recommend getting this specific cuticle cutter. And it really does just take off the excess skin, so that way your cuticles are nice and clean. And then once you're done, you can just go ahead and remove that and put it in the garbage. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove the rest of my cuticles, and then I will meet you right back here to show you guys how to apply the press-on nail. So I'll meet you right back in a sec. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and open the package. The press-on nails that I am using today are from the brand Kiss. These were $8.99, so only $9 if you want to go to the nail salon and get chip-resistant nail polish, which is also known as gel. This will cost you $30 for the nail application and then $15 for the gel, totaling $45, and I am going to show you guys the same exact results for only $8.99. So a huge saving, and also too, whenever you get your nails done, the nail polish does kind of fade, whether it's gel or any nail polish that you do, the color does fade. What's really great about these, they are manufactured, so they do not fade, and also too, they last almost a month, which is unbelievable. Whenever you get your nails done, they typically last about 2 to 3 weeks, but these definitely last a month, to the point where I'm like physically taking them off because I'm personally over them and over the color. So if you're looking for nails that last a super long time, I highly recommend getting press-on nails. You will get a lot of use out of them. So it comes with a huge variety of selection of sizes. So I'm just going to go ahead and take them out because there is also some underneath. So you'll notice once you lift the compartment, there is also nails underneath, which is great. So anyone can use this if you have really, if you're a guy or a girl and you want to have nails, there's some really great versatile sizes. So there is something for everyone, which is amazing. Now another thing that it comes with is nail glue. Now this is very important. You don't want to use any press-on nails that have the adhesive on them already. That's another reason why I really love the Kiss brand, is because it comes with this really strong glue, so I highly recommend this one. So the ones that have the adhesive already on them, those do not really stick. They tend to lift, and they just don't go on evenly, and they definitely do not last long. So if you're looking for something that is equivalent to the same exact nail salon glue, this one is super strong, so I highly recommend this one. So now I'm going to get started and show you. So what I like to do, I kind of like to lay out the nails. So I'll lay out the nails and I'll kind of make them, you know, a little even, just so that way I can see what I'm working with here, and so that way I'm not confused with all the different sizes, and so that way I don't miss my perfect size. If you assume that it's your size and you don't look at all the other sizes, you could find one that could fit better, so you don't want to make a mistake and have the wrong fitting nail. So for that reason, I highly recommend just doing what I'm doing here, laying them out and getting rid of the big one. So I definitely know I'm not going to use that one, so I'm going to put that aside, I'm going to put this aside, this is way too big, etc. So go ahead and remove the ones that you're not going to use because you know they're really large. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and set those aside. Now I like to start with my pinky nail. So I'll go ahead and start with my pinky nail. Now I'm going to open up the glue so that way you guys can see what it looks like. It does have a twist off cap. So it's going to look like this right over here. So it has a twist off cap, but I've found that it doesn't really come out to my desired application, so I like to take scissors and just trim a little bit so that way it does have a little bit larger of a tip so more glue can come out. Perfect. So now I'm just going to set the glue aside. We'll set the glue right over here so that way it doesn't roll around everywhere. Okay, great. So I'm going to start off with my pinky. The very first thing that you want to do is buff the top part of your nail. It puts ridges into your nail, so you notice once I'm done, it will give almost a pocket for the nail glue to go into, so that way when you do put the nail on top of it, it does stay and last a lot longer. If you just were to go ahead and take the press-on nail onto your regular nail, you'll see how your nail is shiny, it's more of a smooth surface, so it could tend to not adhere as good as if you were to buff it. So I highly recommend just buffing out the nail, and you don't have to do it vigorously, which is nice. So this is why press-on nails are a lot better for you than acrylics. Whenever you go get your nails done, they take the automatic nail file, they buzz over your nail. That's removing a lot of nails. So to keep your nails really strong and really healthy and prevent them from bending and getting really flimsy, you just want to go over it just a few times. Great. Now once you're done with that, you always want to measure the nail first. So don't automatically assume again that this is the right size, because I've done that before, and then when I go to put it on, it's too late, it's already stuck on there and it's the wrong size. So don't make that mistake. Always measure the nail first and then flip it upside down so that way you know exactly which one that you are using. And now you don't want to do too much glue, you just want to do a thin layer over the whole entire nail. If you put too much glue, it will seep out the sides and then you're going to have glue on your finger. So just take a little bit of glue. A little bit does go a long way. And then you just want to hold it down for about 5 to 7 seconds. So just count in your head. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. Now once you're done applying a little bit of pressure, you can go ahead and release, and you have this really beautiful nail that's going to last you 1 week. Amazing. So now I'm going to do the rest of my finger. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and measure. This one fits perfectly, so I'm going to file my nail. Little ASMR. Just kidding. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a little bit of glue, and I'm going to apply a thin layer over my whole entire nail. And then taking this nail, I'm just going to place it starting from the back and then moving forward. Perfect. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my nails, and then I'll meet you right back here at the end to show you the final result. So I'll see you right back here in a sec. Alright you guys, I just got done doing my nails. Look how beautiful, look how shiny, how symmetrical, how gorgeous, and they are also really durable. They are not going to come off anytime soon. Doesn't matter how hard you tug, how hard you pull, they are definitely secure on there. So I highly recommend getting press-on nails, and I specifically love the Kiss brand. These are absolutely amazing. Another thing that I want to show you guys is something that did come inside the packet, So inside the packet, let me go ahead and grab my scissors. You're going to see this little pamphlet, and inside you do get a nail file. So say, you know, you don't have a nail file, this one does come with a nail file, so don't worry about that. It also does come with a cuticle device that you can kind of push back your cuticles. I personally don't like pushing back my cuticles. I like to completely remove them, so that way you could see how it's really flawless, really even, really symmetrical, and there's absolutely no cuticle around the fingernail. So I really don't like to use that, but if you don't have a cuticle cutter and you don't have a nail file, it does come with that, which is great. Now, another thing that you're going to notice in addition to the cuticle cutter and the nail file is this. This is exactly what I was talking about, you guys. So whenever you see press-on nails, often it comes with this. So these are little adhesives that you put on your nails. Definitely avoid these. Completely throw them away. Throw them in the trash. They are terrible. They make it look obvious that you're wearing press-on nails. They're like really thick. They come off. They're not like properly secure. So I highly recommend just using this glue right over here. This will give you the longest lasting nails. Now, another thing that I want to show you guys before we leave is how symmetrical your nails are. So, have you ever gone to the nail salon and been 100% satisfied with your nails? I guarantee 100% of you out there are saying, oh my god, yes, Dina, I've never been 100% satisfied with my nails. So that's me. That's the type of person I am. Whenever I go to the nail salon, yes, they do a fabulous job. The massage is amazing. You know, everything is great, but there's always one nail that might necessarily not match. So whenever you look at them side by side and do a comparison, you know, you might notice that a nail looks different than the other. So that's another reason why press-on nails are so amazing. You know what you're getting. You know they are 100% identical to the other. At the bottom of the nail, you'll also notice a little number that's located at the bottom. So you can also match up the numbers, which is great. So they never chip. They're always perfect. One of them doesn't look better than the other. There isn't a little crack. There isn't a little smear. They're always perfect, and again, they're only $8.99. I want to sincerely thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. I can't wait to see you guys on another episode of Demos by Dina, where we're going to dive into so many fun, different things, beauty related, inner beauty, and outer beauty related. Take care and have a beautiful weekend. Bye.